Hello everyone! In this video we are going to solve a very interesting problem. There is a square with 6 units long side which is divided into 36 little squares, 2 of which are red. We have to answer how many rectangles, not including red dots, are there. Every square is a rectangle, so they too have to be counted. These rectangles are good because there is no red color in them. These ones aren't appropriate because red is not allowed inside. If you want to solve the problem by yourself, this is the right time to pause the video. At the beginning, we are going to count all the rectangles without restrictions. Let's mark them with a green rectangle. There are 441 of them. Then we will count rectangles including bottom left red square. Let's mark it with a red circle. We will show in a minute that there are 100. Similarly, we will get 100 rectangles including top right red square. These two groups have intersection, and this intersection is a set of all rectangles with exactly 2 red squares. We will show that 16 is their number. So in order to get the right number of rectangles with both red squares inside, we have to subtract 2 times 100 and then return 16 because it was subtracted twice. Therefore, the right answer is 257. We proceed to find the rectangles without red squares inside. To begin with, we understand that in order to draw a rectangle, it's enough to know 2 points that will represent our rectangle. It turns out that if we know how many different combinations there are to get 2 points, we can find the number of rectangles corresponding to them. Let's draw all points in the figure. Since there are 7 of them in each row in each column, we get a total of 7 times 7, that is 49 points. Let's choose one randomly. In order to make a rectangle, the second point cannot be taken on the red line. From those considerations, the second point cannot be located on a vertical line passing through the first point. If you look closely at the remaining points, you will notice that there are exactly the same number of them as in a 6 by 6 square, that is 36. Having randomly marked the second point, we see that we get different rectangles. At first glance, it may seem that the number of rectangles is 49 times 36, means 1764. In fact, we counted more than necessary, and in order to see why, we draw a directional diagonal. The beginning is the first point that was chosen from 49, and the end of the arrow is the point which was chosen from 36. We could get the same rectangle by choosing the points in the reverse order. You may think of a diagonal pointed in the opposite direction. In the same way, we could select 2 points from another diagonal and invert them as was explained, which means there are 4 combinations of obtaining one rectangle. It turns out that by finding one rectangle we counted 3 more, let's call them twins, by another sequence of selected points. This happened with every rectangle, so to find the quantity we need to divide our quantity by 4. We can reduce 36 and 4 to get 9 and 1 respectively, and as a result, 49 times 9 is 441. The first and the most difficult part of the solution is done. We proceed to find the rectangles with the lower left square. To get a rectangle with a red square inside, you need to use one of the points that will be lower and to the left of it. That is, one of the 4 blue points, and take one second point higher to the right, one of the 25 green ones. In order to see how many such rectangles are there, let's fix the green vertex. We see that with it you can draw exactly 4 rectangles passing through the blue dots. Since this happens with every dot, then each of the 25 green dots will correspond to 4 rectangles. Then a total of 25 times 4 will come out. In other words, 100 rectangles, including a red square inside. At this stage, we finished the second puzzle of the problem. The third one will be the simplest, since the number of rectangles with another red square will be exactly the same because of symmetry. The fourth and the final step in solving the problem will be finding the rectangles including both red squares. There are 4 green and 4 blue dots in this figure. By analogy with the previous explanation, each green dot corresponds to the 4 rectangles passing through the blue ones. Which means there will be 4 times 4 total rectangles, so the number of them is 16. I hope that at this stage everyone understands why the answer to this problem is 257. I really want this video to get more than 2000 views, so if you liked it, don't forget to share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, bye bye.